Hi guys! So the recipe that I chose to make tonight is called Balls of Energy. Now this is a protein snack and they're really fun, really easy to put together. It's actually a two-step process and my family just loves these. My son Morgan, he is addicted to them. I make a batch, I swear, I put them in the freezer. 2 days later they're completely gone, and these make a lot, so your family and yourself are going to absolutely love these. So let's get started with our ingredients. We have dates. This is kind of the base of the recipe. It kind of binds everything all together. And I'm using honey dates. I got this pack at Walmart for $4.99, so it's a 1 kg size. You get a lot for $4.99. So we're using 2 3/4 cups of dates. The next ingredient is protein powder, vanilla, and I'm using Way Gourmet, and you can switch it out to use whatever brand that you have on hand or whatever brand you choose to use. A flax meal, ground flax seed, and this adds a really nice nutty flavor to your snacks. Cocoa powder, cinnamon, almond butter. Now the original recipe that I have posted on ISFP people actually calls for natural peanut butter, and I like switching things out a little bit, so I'm using almond butter today. So what you're going to need for tools for this recipe is really simple. We have our trusty food processor. You're going to actually need a full set of measuring cups, a rubber spatula because you're going to be scraping the sides down, and a 1 teaspoon measuring spoon. So let's get started with our dates. I've already got my dates pre-measured into the bowl, so we're going to get these in the food processor. I also forgot to mention there is a 1/2 cup of water. So water in the food processor. Now we're going to put the top on these and give them a whiz and hope my food processor doesn't die. It takes about a minute, so be patient. So the next step is adding in your protein powder. Now the recipe calls for a cup, but you're going to be adding it in 1/2 cup increments. So the first 1/2 cup is going in. Right in the food processor. Cap back on. Alright, so it looks really, really good, really smooth. Just going to give it a nice little scrape again to get all the little bits mixed in. 1/4 cup of ground flaxseed. In it goes. And we're adding our nut butter. So we have 1/3 cup of nut butter. So we have 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. Goes, and a teaspoon of cinnamon goes in, cover on, and you want everything to mix well. Smells really good, really chocolatey. All right, done. That was fast, wasn't it? Okay, if you look, and I know you can't see all the wonderful colors in there, but it's perfect and chocolatey and smooth, and it's really thick. And so what you want to do is take this and scrape it into another bowl. Makes it easier for tomorrow when you're going to shape it into balls. So you're going to take this and you're going to pop it in the fridge overnight, and as much as you know you're going to be tempted to eat it, don't eat it. Leave it till tomorrow. So we'll see you back here tomorrow, and we're going to finish up. We're going to roll into balls, and we're going to roll in ground flaxseed, or we're going to roll in whole flaxseed. We might do a little bit of both. And just before I go, I want to mention a couple things about dates. They're high in fiber, high in vitamins, and they're really quick to give you an energy boost when you need it. So tomorrow, here, rolling in balls. Night. Hi again, we're back, and we have our dough that's been chilling overnight, and it's still really sticky, so you're going to want to have a few things on hand to help make this process a little bit easier. So I have my cookie sheet that's lined with parchment paper, and non-stick cooking spray, butter flavor, and your mini cookie scoop. I have a metal one, works nicely. And what I'm going to roll the balls in today is I've got two things. I've got ground flaxseed, so flax meal, and whole flaxseed. And if you want, you can roll it in a variety of things. You don't have to just stick with this. You could do coconut. I've done ground almonds, or any ground nuts are really, really good. Cocoa. There's just a lot of different varieties of things that you can roll the balls in. So let's get started. Just going to give this a little spray. And this dough is really sticky, okay? Really sticky. So your hands are going to get messy. Have a towel on hand. Just kind of drop it. I'll do a couple. Right in. Some in the flax meal. Okay, so what you're going to do is just roll them around until they're completely coated. Okay, so you can kind of firm them up, shake them up if you want. Get a nice round, but it's soft ball of energy. Same thing, keep going and give them a little roll. I actually love the whole flax seeds because when they come out of the freezer, which is where I keep them, they're really snappy and really crunchy. So as you can see, this is what they look like. They're quite a good size, and the recipe makes about 48. So I'm going to continue on here and get these all rolled up and pop them in the freezer. And when I'm done, I'll be back and we'll do a taste test. So the calories for this is actually really good. You can have 4 of these balls and you get 230 calories, 7 grams of fat, 31 grams of carbs, and 15 grams of protein. So that's for 4 of these balls. And they're just so good. They're so creamy, they're so smooth. They're just kind of a perfect post-workout snack. And like I said, your kids will love them too. So I'll be back and we'll see how they look and how they taste when I'm done. All right, so I have them all put together. And I have a little bit less than the 48 because I made the balls bigger, so I have about 36 here. And I have to say, they're looking pretty sweet. I'm kind of restraining myself from eating one right now, but I will wait. So if you make them bigger, obviously you're going to have to do the adjustment with your calories. And another thing I want to mention is if your cookie scoop gets really gross and gummy when you're working, just take it over, give it a rinse under some hot water, start fresh. Give it a spray with the cooking spray again, and your process will be much easier. So I'm going to put these in the freezer, and we're back with our balls of energy out of the freezer. And I have my daughter Lauren with me, and she's going to help sample these because she just loves these, I think probably as much as I do, maybe even more. So which one are you going to take? The one with the flax meal or flaxseed?
Flax meal.
Okay. So how are they?
Chocolatey.
Are they good?
Mm-hmm.
Are they?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are there going to be any left tomorrow?
I don't think so.
Okay, here we go. Crunchy and chocolatey.
With a little hint of cinnamon.
Perfect. So if you're looking for something new, a new protein snack, try these protein balls. Balls of energy, and I promise you're going to love them. See you next time. Bye.